Welcome to Table Talk. My name is Mike Falzone. This is a show where we talk about your topics of the table talk that you write in the comments, and then I go and I cut them out and I put them in this bowl, and then we answer them, and then we crinkle them up and we flick them at the camera with this thing. And that's pretty much everything.
Your eyes are so beautiful. I just realized that, man.
Did you guys make some kind of... This is how the last episode started.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Now I feel like it's a good prereq for every episode to talk about how beautiful my eyes are.
They really are, and I'm sad that like people on the internet won't see it because it won't be transferred through megapixels.
It won't. You can't. Even if this was 5K, it still wouldn't translate.
You want to say something?
Yeah,
Dana
I feel like
Moon!
you guys should compliment my eyes.
You
and
do
my
have
smile.
similar.
I feel like I'm obligated to
And my
compliment
smile.
whoever's eyes. Well, not that one.
They look fake.
The smile looks fake.
The
for
teeth.
sure.
They're so good.
Did Sophie? Not the quiver.
How
Not
about
the
that
quiver.
smile?
This is my good friend Dana Moon. She's from Connecticut. She says offensive shit all the time, but she's gonna do her best not to today.
You don't have to. Like, you can go ahead and say
I
whatever you
wasn't
want.
aware that I say offensive things until
Somebody tells you, and that's how you know afterwards.
I hate people who make it like their thing. Like, oh, I say offensive things. No, like that's just it needs to just happen.
Yeah, you need to be born that way.
Yeah, you gotta be born that way. Like, I can't stop it, asshole bitch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's,
Suck my motherfucking dick, ho.
Oh, this is gonna be this type of show.
I hope that your mom is watching it, and I hope
I
she's
know.
disappointed.
I think she saw a video of me saying, there's a video on my Instagram where I go, I hate motherfuckers. Motherfuckers keep doing shit.
Yeah.
And I think that's the first time she ever heard me curse, and I'm just
no.
so embarrassed.
Do you curse because of here? Because you didn't curse before.
I never said a curse word until I was 21 years old.
Really?
I was very sheltered in that way. And not even really. I just, like, they told me when I was like 5, don't curse. And I was like, all right, cool. And I think,
Fine.
and I like myself made it a thing to not curse. And then once I remember I went into a room over here. I went into the white wall room and I said, fuck.
You just
and it
tried
felt
it out.
good.
It felt, you don't even know how good it felt. And for the months after that, I just said too many curse words. And now I've kind of evened out and I curse as a person should, bitch, whenever, you know.
Bitch.
You had an expedited
It's not really
tour through swearing. I feel like all of us who swore like normal people went through it. It took us years of swearing too much. Did you swear all the time?
No, I never used to swear. And then when I started doing stand-up comedy, I started swearing.
Gotta get the
That's
attention. You
what
gotta grab them, right?
That's what the comics do. And
heard
I
of 'em.
remember my ex-boyfriend came to my show in New York like a year ago, and it's the first time he ever saw me perform, and I guess I swore a couple times and said like jizz or whatever, stupid. And he was like, oh my God, that's so, like, he like didn't understand that, like,
You've changed.
he couldn't like fathom the fact that I wasn't like not, I don't know, it was really weird. He kept bringing it up. He goes, but you never used to swear.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, but that was like years ago.
Do your friends from home think you're way different than you used to be?
No, which
Do you
is
have any
weird.
friends left from home?
I don't really have that many friends left.
Yeah, my friends lost their minds when they heard me curse for the first time because I intentionally didn't do it on camera. I wanted to just be around my friends and go fuck, and they all thought it was the craziest shit in the world.
Did you know that they were? Did you plant that swear because you knew that they were gonna have that kind of reaction?
Oh, everything's planted with me.
Where are you from?
I'm from the Bay Area.
Okay.
The Bay Area.
The
You've heard of
San
it.
Bay
Francisco
Area.
Bay Area. I'm
Yeah.
from Richmond. People
I
get
go
shot
on
and
and
killed.
on, right? Isn't
Yeah.
that the rapper?
On and on.
I can't understand how they get so strong. What?
It's like I got superpowers going. Oh shit! What's my favorite word? Bitch.
Bitch.
If you're in the Bay and you're in any club on a Friday night,
They
Saturday
play that?
night, they play it every time. That and right foot now, y'all. One hop this
Cha-cha slide.
My goal in life is to make the next cha-cha slide.
Yeah, dude, you can get
But make
rich
your
if
own-
you make a
Yeah.
mashup of those two songs.
Bitch and right foot right now, bitch. Bitch,
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
That's a good idea.
Somebody write that shit, Sophia, please.
Patent
Please
that
write that shit.
Can you
down.
put that on the schedule for Monday?
Make a mashup for half the day.
Writing
Yes,
session.
please. Well, it's already been written. We just got to do the actual physical.
You just scissored.
Is that how you
You
mash?
just scissored.
This one is cha-cha slide, and this one is.
It's Too Short's bitch.
Yes. Oh
Put
God.
it together.
It would suck
Dog.
if you had one song and everybody only knew you from having one song.
And that was it. The songs that are two other people's songs.
I was like, you know what, real quick, fuck Too Short. I want him, fuck you.
Oh no.
I don't like you.
You can't say fuck you to rappers. Did you know we had a Muppet in the studio
This
today?
is my favorite dog right
my
now.
God.
Do any of the cameras see the Muppet?
Billy.
I'm obsessed with this dog.
There's a dog that straight up looks like a Muppet and behaves like a cat.
I don't
Correct
think
me
they
if I'm
can-
wrong.
Yeah.
Couldn't give a shit about any one pet in this dog.
His fur feels like a
Go ahead and use your describing words.
sheep.
A
Like a
sheep,
sheep.
yeah.
It does.
Oh,
like a
freshly
freshly
cut sheep.
sheared sheep.
Cause you're right, cause like she like if you touch her, she doesn't care.
It's a her or him?
It's a her.
Not that. Which gender does he or she prefer?
Identifies as a her.
Okay.
She's very cis.
All right. Come here, sweet puppy. Do you want to get on top of the table? No, doesn't care about anything.
Care
Really.
about anything. I
Beautiful and
connect with
soft.
this dog.
Yeah, that's you as a dog.
Yeah. If I couldn't speak, I really wouldn't give a fuck about anything.
That dog is way softer than you. Though.
Yeah.
You're very coarse.
I am very coarse. Give my curls of hair. All I needed was
Ouch.
love. What if I turned into a princess?
You said everything.
I stopped being a frog.
Fly away.
Nancy Fig says, what's a bad movie that you like? Personally, I have a soft spot for Con Air.
Oh, well, that's very honest.
Isn't
of her
the
to say.
spray?
Con Air
Con
spray.
Air.
Con Air?
The
Yeah.
spray?
It sounds like a Tom Cruise movie.
No, that's the one with Nicolas Cage, and they're all convicts, and they're on an airplane, and they probably steal the airplane, and I haven't seen it because I don't care.
My dad fucking loves National Treasure. That's not a movie, Dad. That's an advertisement for Disney.
That's a long television show.
It's a long. It's like, you know, all the cutscenes that they have in those documentaries are like, we were down in the holes, and, and they just put it together in one movie.
Yeah, we had a bunch of these cutscenes. No, you have to answer the question first.
What?
Dana?
What? I don't get how this
You think it's
show
just a
works.
one person answers the question type situation?
And
There's
then
a
you
round
move on
table
to the
discussion.
bowl.
This is more than a metaphor, this table.
I want to pick a paper out of the bowl.
You will
You can
eventually,
get it
but you
and you
gotta
can hold
play
it.
by the rules first. You can't just show up to a baseball diamond and say, I
Excuse me?
want
Wait,
to...
excuse me?
A
What did you-
baseball diamond. That's where they
Diamond?
play baseball.
Wait, you've never
real
heard of a
backyard.
diamond?
A diamond.
A
Diamonds.
diamond is the Chinese version. It first started in 1927 when Alpha Kuso came to America.
Thank you. And diamonds are forever. And you have a fuzzy. Give me a
I
second.
could see it too.
I got you, dude. Forever.
What's a movie that I don't like? What I forgot what I just read.
You have to memorize the question before you flick it away.
What's a bad movie that you like? Oh,
No holds barred is mine.
what's that about?
It is it was the WWF's first movie, and it's bad. Make no mistake about it. It's a bad movie. And Hulk Hogan and Zeus, and there's some kind of television show. It's a futuristic television show where they have to fight on TV, like wrestling.
Oh my God.
only more real. And it's real bad. And there's the scene where Hulk Hogan tries to be all like sexy and sensitive. And he jumps on the bed and he breaks the bed. And he's in like silk underpants. And I've seen Hulk Hogan in underwear for my whole life, but this is the first time I remember being uncomfortable
It's like
about
sexy
it.
underwear.
Yeah. I hated it.
I don't know. I don't have a movie, but I did like this TV show called, I believe it was Brick Goes to Hollywood, which is about Hulk Hogan's daughter. Distracting me. Like it's a reality show about her being like, oh my God, I'm Hulk Hogan's daughter, and like I really would watch that shit
Doesn't
in
she look like
2007.
him?
She does.
She does.
She looks like him.
They all have like bleach
terrifying.
blonde hair,
They all have the mustache.
and then they got a
yeah.
divorce, and I was sad.
It's incredible.
I think, what's a movie that's bad that I like?
Yeah.
Do people think PCU is a bad movie? Do you remember PCU? Jeremy Piven, other actors, David Spade. Thank you. Do people
No,
think
I
that's a
never saw
bad
that.
movie?
Yeah.
That's my favorite movie of all time is PCU. If you don't know about it, you gotta look it up. That's the highest one of those have ever
That's
gone.
the most failed anyone ever has in their life.
Was that on purpose?
No, really
Is
thought.
there another
alright.
camera on the fucking ceiling that you were trying to hit?
Really thought that was the one I was gonna get my name in the book with.
Scream.
Scream
All the
is a bad
Scream
movie?
movies. All the Scream movies. I love all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're terrible, and the acting sucks, and it's the same like storyline and plot, and I'm like, but he's gonna come out and kill.
You watch this.
Oh my God.
I recreated that when I was like 10.
Yeah.
I had the Scream mask and the gown, and my friend and I would play Scream with real knives. We would chase each other in the house, and where were our parents?
Yeah, not
And how
caring enough.
How am I still?
Yeah.
We were
This
chasing
scar is
each
from
other
when we
with.
played Scream. I play the best. I only have one.
I was
that's
like,
bad.
I was like, when Scream came out, I was like probably like 5, so I'm like really scared of
God.
Scream.
How old are you?
I'm 22. Yeah,
Same.
I was. So I remember when
I didn't
Scream.
mean to laugh.
I remember when Scream came out. I was so scared because Halloween kids would have the Scream mask, but blood would come through it.
Oh, with the pump.
And I thought that was the scariest shit. And they're like, "All right, I'm just gonna go buy for apples." I'm like, "No, why is he in here?"
Candy, please, and the blood rushing down. That's not a kid. That's not candy, please. You don't give that person candy, please. N-O spells it. Did you get to flick your... Oh, no, that was your question. Do you want to pick a... This is your time to do that.
Are we gonna go in order though?
Nah.
Okay, can I please just be the host? And can I... Oh, boy.
I'm getting lightheaded. I didn't sleep enough.
That's okay. Do you want to talk about it?
Uh-uh.
Do you want to have some more of your water?
Oh, yeah.
Guys.
Yeah?
This is a good one.
Okay.
This is a good one.
Can I call you mommy?
Who said... Oh, it's
Yeah.
unnamed.
Mama, mommy, ma.
Ma.
How important is twerking? Not is twerking important. How important is twerking?
Good question. Danny, you want to start
Genius.
this off?
Yes. I think that it's everyone's go-to dance move.
Yeah.
Sure.
Makes your
2015
butt,
go-to.
it makes your booty look good.
Yes.
You know, when you get a little of the pop.
Yes.
And that's just, that's how I attract the men.
Yeah? All of them?
Well, the ones, some of them.
Can I tell you an interesting story before we continue this conversation?
Go. Yeah.
There's somebody who works in this building who attracts men in a very different way. And I heard a story recently, and I need to... Can I? Please? And I'm going to do it. Our good friend Sophia was at a going out establishment. I don't know what
This
you call
weekend, a club.
clubs on where you would do a twerk.
Yeah.
On Friday, was it? And somebody came up to her and said, and please correct me if I'm wrong, you look like you don't want to be bothered, so I'm not going to bother you, but I got to tell you something.
That's already bothering the person.
Yeah, it is. Already kind of defeating the purpose.
Yep.
And then went
Already
up to
bothered
her
me.
and said, I don't want to screw it up. I need them teeth. Something like that. Was it, I need them teeth? Sophia has beautiful teeth.
Oh, yeah.
Let's say that. So I get where the guy's coming from, but absolutely, and go ahead and give me the close-up shot on this, don't say that to anyone ever. Even if you're, no, go back to the close-up. Even if you're an orthodontist.
Is that what that other camera is for?
I think so.
But, like...
If it's not, that was very funny. Whatever just happened.
Straight up, like...
One's far and one's even farther.
Like, I've heard a lot of terrible pickup lines.
Yeah.
But, like, he kept it real.
Yeah.
He kept it real, so you can't be mad at him.
And did this with each syllable. I need them teeth.
That's top-level confidence. You didn't hurt anybody with that comment, so I'm going to say Sophia should have gone home with him.
Yo, what if he was definitely should have, because he's probably a dentist who's just hurting for work right now.
I
He's
feel like
I
that's
need them
better.
teeth so my kids can eat.
But that's better than being like, I need that ass. You know what I mean?
It is, but only that much better. It's way weirder than I need that ass.
I need that ass.
Right? Who said, did he have a necklace full of teeth?
One of my friends.
Because that was the funniest possible reply. Did he have a necklace made of teeth?
Some people have fetishes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
some
wanna-
people's fetishes are teeth.
Hey.
Yeah.
Better than feet.
What's it called when you have a vagina fetish?
That's called
Being a man.
A sex.
Oh.
You just want a sex.
Oh, yeah, dude. What if I, like, got a therapist and I was like, fuck. I just have this weird fetish. I just love looking at pussy on the internet.
Yeah. It's the weirdest thing. I have this weird, I want to call it a need, but it feels like a need. I want to put my penis in a vagina. I feel like I need to do it. Can you help? You pay the person $300 to say a
bet
normal thing.
A really shitty therapist would be like, you know what? I'm going to need 16 more sessions.
Yeah, let's expand on that. Let's spend some time on that. Wasn't real, right? You didn't mean to do that part.
I'm doing I'm ending this question off.
You're being such a funny bitty comedian right now with how much
Put
you
it in
didn't
the
mean
thing,
to do that.
and you can move the
This
thing.
is the thing.
This?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
put it in there and then that thing. That's too much.
That
Velocity.
Turn up.
Turn up.
And it's lit up.
Who printed one this big? Is what
I
wanna know.
print anything that looks like it's not supposed to be in there came from me.
From you.
This is very inconsistent now that I mentioned it. Like,
It is, and I apologize. Listen, I think twerking is super important if we're
yeah.
still on this. Okay?
I've seen some twerking videos that have inspired me and made me really wonder like what I can do to get women like that near me. So like I don't blame you. I've seen twerking videos that have inspired me to write beautiful like thoughts onto paper.
I heard that you started swearing so you can attract girls who twerk.
They don't get with motherfuckers who are PC.
That's true. If you go up to a girl who's twerking and you were like, "You're doing a fantastic job, and I'd love to see you move that body."
Oh, you gotta tell her. You gotta go. Bitch. Damn.
It seems disrespectful, because it is.
You heard, like Chris Rock said, you can go up to a girl and be like, "You're the finest bitch I ever seen." Like if you can say
I
it
don't
like
think
that.
anyone can do that.
Maybe Obama.
Dana could do it.
I could go up to other girls and say that.
If you said that to Zoya, for example.
Yeah.
Ah!
You the finest bitch I ever seen.
Yeah.
I would love to
She'd be,
hear
I think
that.
she'd kind of be like.
She'd say, "Hey," she'd say that, and she'd pop a little bit.
Women.
Just a little bit. I just know
But
her
if
very
any
well.
other guy said that to her, she'd not have.
What
it.
if you went
No.
up to a guy? What if you went up to Will?
Yeah.
This is a fun scenario. Maybe a little act out. Maybe if you were at Fluky's, right? You're ordering food, and she comes up to you and is like, "Oh, you're the finest bitch I ever seen." What happened? Immediately pants off. I didn't even order yet. I don't even know what I want to have. That would probably be a real life situation that would happen.
I would really respect that Chris Rock reference, though. I would. So
Sure.
that might get my belt off.
Well, great. Did we already flick that question? Is that
Flicked
what
it.
happened?
It's over.
You destroyed one of the lights with those?
Yeah.
I'll do one.
Bitch I ever seen. This isn't even my belt. I got it out the prop closet. Forgot mine.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's better than mine. So
What are
it's
the
mine.
chances that that goes back into the prop closet?
Not at all. That's why they put a lock on the door, because I would just go in there and ransack the place and be like,
So
somebody else
that's-
clean.
Stealing.
Dude, I'm gonna take those
Yeah.
Batman gauntlets that are in there and be like, "These are mine. I brought these from home." I would slam on a table with giant plastic gauntlets.
These are
I'll show
mine.
you so it makes more
They're
sense.
expensive.
I recently saw a video featuring a zombie apocalypse truck, which was basically just a truck. It was a 16-wheeler with a cow catcher on the front. Do you know what a cow catcher is? That's what they used to put on old school trains. So if cows got on the train, it would make
yeah.
a difference, and those cows would be nothing.
Oh, we don't even care if a cow gets in front.
No. This cow ain't even gonna slow this train down a little bit.
And they put it in front of the
Yeah.
train.
So it basically it's steel bars or steel
that's so sad.
plates that are just they make the train into a point.
Honey, it's natural
You know what I'm
selection.
saying? Yeah,
If you
natural
can't get out of
by
a way
train.
of something going, woo, woo.
You don't think that but then what happens to the cow?
Oh, it gets
What do you,
busted the
can I ask
fuck
you what
up.
you think might happen on the cow?
I don't want
And
to.
your guess is probably right.
I bet people found cow heads a lot back then. Like, what happened to the rest of this?
Yeah.
It's on front of the train.
Looks like this cow got trained.
train.
Yeah, somebody trained this cow. So anyway, so this truck was just a truck going fast with one of those things on it, right? Design your own zombie apocalypse truck. Also, the video, I don't know who did it or where you could find it. It just popped up in my Facebook thing. The dude was just driving through cars, and cars were flipping off of the front end of this truck. And the funniest part of the video was he's flipping cars, he's flipping like concrete walls, and then somebody set up, I couldn't do that again if I tried, somebody set up a dinner table with a bunch of like wine glasses on it, but like after the cars. Like, you think this thing can get through 12 cars? Watch what it does to this dinner table with some wine glasses
Is that
on
supposed to
it.
be relatable? Like, oh shit, we got one of those.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was fascinating. So if you had to design a truck for the zombie apocalypse,
Mine just looks like a hedge. Like, you would think that...
a bush?
A bush.
It's just a Fiat with leaves on it.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like completely disguised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, so you'll be like, there's nothing to ransack and rampage over there. And I'll be like, it's
Yeah.
me getting away in my goddamn 30 miles per
Smart.
gallon Fiat.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's more for you than it is for the zombies.
Yeah, I'm not trying to fight a single motherfucking zombie and get my hands dirty.
Yeah.
My sister watches Walking Dead, so every time I go home, she's like, "Man, I've been thinking about what's gonna happen when the zombie outbreaks." And she started talking about our parents and how they're gonna slow her down. If the zombie apocalypse happened, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in the drawer in my bedroom, take out the gun, and blow my motherfucking brains out.
Listen,
Like-
I keep telling you to get rid of that gun, and you're just like,
No, it's my suicide gun. It's in case anything bad happens that I can't deal with.
I hate
Yeah.
that hypothetical scenario. It
make
makes me
that.
the saddest.
That's all right. I mean, you won't have to deal with it. Darren's gonna do the cleanup. Like, you know.
That's a great point.
I told him about that this weekend. I was like, you're the one that's going to have to clean this shit up if something happens to me. That's a different thought. Let's talk about happy shit.
What is your happy zombie
I'd have a truck.
apocalypse?
I'd have a camper.
I'm sorry, I said zombie before that.
Yeah, but I got it because you've been doing that with all your words. So now I know your language.
You make him nervous.
I know Mike Falzone language.
That's just how I talk.
Me too.
You've known me for a long time.
I'd have a camper that I would live in.
So far, so
With-
good.
Spikes
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, spikes.
covering
Yeah, and bracelets.
the whole bed. Just spikes with just sharp knives, pointy objects.
You're gonna
So
tape a bunch
nobody-
of knives to some spikes.
Just the whole thing is surround. I don't know. I didn't think that far.
Okay.
But it's just covered. And then if anyone comes within, there's like sensors that go off. So if anyone comes within like 10 feet, it's just like, psh, gas.
Wait a
What
minute.
kind of gas?
I feel like everything that you're saying negates the spikes.
Well, yeah.
Spikes.
You spend so much money on these precise spikes, and they're not even going to come past it because of the gas.
Dude, does gas even affect zombies? Like if they're walking past your RV and they're like,
They don't
brains.
give a fuck. There's so many.
How do you kill them?
Have you ever seen
Spikes.
a zombie cough?
I don't like. There are different types of
sneeze?
zombies.
Do I have something on my face?
Wait, hold on, man. Before we kill him, you got some like shit.
Did I get it?
But there are like different types of zombies, you know. There's like the one like there's like the kinds that are like classic, and then there's the kind from the new movies where they're like, oh yeah, and they're like running around and jumping.
New zombies.
I don't like the new zombies.
No.
I could deal with like walkie, like slow zombies.
Everyone
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Every time I watch that though, I just think of like, man, that actor. I feel so bad.
No, he loves
For
it.
the lazy zombies?
Like I just think of them like that's an actor.
Have you
That
ever
just
been in,
hasn't gotten worse.
Have you ever been an extra in something?
No.
I was
I'm always the leading lady.
I want to flick this at you. Real hard. I was an extra, this is a bit of a humble brag, but if you have watched Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants 3, you might recognize my
Where?
face.
What?
I'm in one of the opening scenes. I'm
Yeah.
just eating pizza on the street.
Yeah.
Right? With another tattooed
That's
guy. I was
racist.
tattooed guy number 2. Nope. I was tattooed guy number 2, and I was eating pizza all day for like 6 hours, eating the coldest. It was warm at 10 o'clock in the morning, but then all the other hours happened, and it was only cold pizza. And that was a bad day. If I was in full makeup and I got to like walk, at least move around a little bit,
Yeah.
that is 1,000 times better. And people are gonna like have this weird mental image and be scared of you subconsciously for the rest of your life.
Why did you want to be an extra in that movie?
Didn't want to be. Somebody was like, "Do you need $150?" And I was like, "God, I need it so much.
Not want, need.
Need.
Do you need
$150?
You sound like my parents.
Do you need $150 and all the cold pizza you could eat?"
How many
Yes.
slices of pizza did you eat that day?
Several. They
7?
ordered us several.
7.
They ordered us 3 large pizzas,
Per
3
person.
large.
and they were gone before noon. And then they reordered pizza.
Oof.
You
No,
look like
it
you
was
lost. One last one. Quick one. Speed round.
Speed round?
Oh wait, did I do my apocalypse thing?
No, you didn't do yours.
I had one.
This is my favorite thing
I
I've
really
ever
like
read.
the-
I'm gonna let this be for a different episode.
Why would you want
It says
to not make this episode good?
it says, what do you think this is? Be honest.
That is a good one. Dana?
What do you
Whoa,
think
what
this
happened
is?
there?
Be
Dana,
honest.
what do you think this is?
I
Be
don't
honest.
know.
Be honest.
What do you think?
Still trying to figure it out.
If
This-
you were to guess, what do you think this is?
We're just palling around.
This reminds me of this one time my grandmother, towards the end of her life, she wasn't even senile, but like we went to Reno once. And she, old people get mad because everything hurts. And we were in the car once and like she was just mad and she picked up a red crayon and said, "What is this?" And I think like when she was like 50, that could have been like, "Oh no." But like we're like, a fucking crayon, grandma.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Wait, you gave her more? You were meaner to her in her 80s?
I was not mean. I was a kid. I just remember in hindsight it was like, haha, that wasn't even a real threat. You
What the
tried.
hell
Wait,
is
I
this?
still don't get. I don't get that question.
What is
What is
this? What is this?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, who are you though? Really on the inside?
Yeah.
No.
That's a good question.
What's the world we live in?
Well, you don't get to ask questions. You get to answer this table.
I can ask a question. I can answer a question by asking a question.
Yeah.
I don't know that that's ever been real.
No, really though, yeah.
You can't do the thing where you...
Yeah.
Sometimes my friends will do this thing where they say
everything that I'm gonna
about to
say. But I think I got a big pair of pants in my room that I could fit into with a little cold pizza.
He leads and then you go and then but you're really leads.
I say it.
Wait, hold
did
on.
it
What do you
wrong.
think this is? Be honest.
What do you think this is?
What do you think this is?
Guys, this is life.
All right.
I think one of my friends has a weave.
I just figured out what my zombie apocalypse car would be.
It's
Dude,
Ava.
go.
You know the thing that you ever see when they mow the lawns? You are in such a horrible
That's
spot.
the second
for
time I almost hit him.
this. When they mow the grass on the side of the highway, and they have that big arm that comes out that
Yes.
you know, it changes with the hills and stuff like that. That would be mine. I would go 5 miles an hour, but I would have blades all over the place. Not totally unlike
Stole my
this.
idea.
Now mine is weak. I don't even have weapons on it.
Yeah, you're a bush, dog.
Okay, I want a speaker on mine that I can say anything I want in a scary voice.
I'm just a bush. Don't even look over here.
Come here. Stop criticizing me in this car, Falzone.
And I would pull up, and I would also have one of these because now I'm stealing from you.
man.
I'd be like, everybody, look at this bush, and then I'd lower my lawn cutting things onto it,
And then you
and
would
I'd clear
cut
out all the leaves, and you would just be in a Fiat.
And I'd be naked because I was like, I didn't expect anyone to take the leaves off.
I didn't think that would happen.
That wouldn't ever happen.
Those are really good stuff, you guys. All right, man, we've answered 3 of these. I think it's time to reach into the Leo Cup of Q's. I think it's about that time. This is a Leo box of Q's, which contains a Leo Cup of Q's. These are conversation starters that I
Someone broke the cup.
myself. Well, it's the nature of the box. It's gonna.
Who put a cup in a box?
You're welcome. I thought about that for a long time, and the first time I thought about putting the cup in the box, I laughed out loud, and no one else was here to bounce the idea off of. So then I did it, and no one
Cups in a
questioned it
box.
until this moment. That's not a problem.
This doesn't even look like it would fit in there.
What about that box?
And
Did
I-
you think would fit this?
Is that a
cup?
jeweler box?
I know, you look like you
That's
went
for
to
jewelry.
It could be.
you went to Things Remembered and was like, it does fit.
Things remembered.
Things remembered. It's
But
engraved.
I used styrofoam, so it flattens.
Listen, do you want to read one of these or what?
Yeah, let's do it.
Before we do that, what do you think this is?
Be honest.
This is it's a talk show.
Okay, God.
If we had Ellen on this, would we get more views?
It's a fun show.
Alan, Joel,
Post this on your Facebook.
No, you're bigger stars than Ellen.
thank you.
We pay Joel
Thank
to tell us
you.
what we want.
Good night, everybody.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no.
Yep.
Definitely not.
The
New
answer
one.
is yes. What do you think this is, Dana?
Anxiety.
I got it.
That's not what that says.
I
I'm
realized that
feeling anxiety.
What does it
reading
say?
that.
maybe
None of
anxiety
these
is
are that
just
bad.
being aware of energy, and we, like, as negative people, convert it into negativeness. Anxiety's not a bad
I
thing.
tuned out the second that started.
Mommy!
Yep.
I don't even know I met you 20 minutes ago, 29 minutes ago.
Will just leaves sometimes. Sometimes he goes completely
Yeah.
offset, and sometimes he just goes over the other
I
side of it.
can't sit down. I need some goddamn Adderall.
Listen,
Adderall.
I need whatever
Okay.
that says, and then I need this to be over.
Okay, you guys. How much math do you remember? Give me some times tables.
How much math do you remember,
None.
Dana? You remember none math?
None math.
If I said, what's the Pythagorean theorem, would you be able to tell
I'd
me
say
that?
that's geometry. That's A squared, B squared, C squared.
AIDS
There's
squared?
pluses in there.
You said? That's definitely not. That's a disease and a number.
A squared, B squared.
Good, so no
A
math.
squared
Do
plus
you
B
remember?
squared equals C squared. I actually do remember some math. But, like,
Could you do long division out loud?
we have a video of me failing at it.
Oh, okay.
But, like,
Should've
I
watched
remember I was that kid, like, in the class, there would always be a kid who was like, yo, teacher, when are we ever gonna use this in our adult lives? And I was always the kid like, hey, we totally are. Now that I've been out of school for many years, I know I ain't used shit.
Yeah.
Miss Rogers didn't teach me jack shit.
You've never
So-
used Well, to be fair, she did teach you a bunch of things.
No, hell no. Miss Rogers would get up in there and start talking about her personal life and her daughter that she would always
Fuck
bring in
that.
that I didn't like. We hated her daughter.
Sorry.
And
Miss
Joel's
Rogers,
dead.
we talk so much shit about your daughter. And I was a good kid.
To be fair, Miss Rogers, I never said shit about you.
You didn't, but if you had met her daughter,
Can I just give a shout out to Mr. Rogers?
yes.
I love your show.
What do you think this is, Dana?
Be honest.
You
It's
guys were all
5
giving
times
shit.
5.
You were about to say 20. Oh, wait, no.
25.
It is 25. And with that, I think we're going to wrap this one up. My name is Mike Falzone. This is Table Talk. Do you want your answers in this fucking bowl? I'll tell you what you could do. You could comment with your questions. Did I say you want your answers in the bowl? Your answers come out of
If
my
you
mouth.
really want to make sure your question's in here, send us a PayPal link with money in it, and we will be sure to put it in there.
How do you put money in the link? Is it W? Nope.
You ever heard of
HTTP?
Venmo, motherfucker?
Email. You email them.
I've heard of it, but I don't feel the need to have a Venmo and a PayPal because I keep my phone clean as fuck. Do you want your questions in this bowl? Go ahead and comment with them underneath this video with the hashtag Table Talk so I can find them when I'm looking for them. Thank you so much for joining us. Dana Moon, do you have anything to plug? Do you have anything to plug?
Yes. At Dana Moon Me on Instagram, Twitter, and all of the social medias.
Yeah,
Shout it out.
right.
Anything else? Do you have any shows coming up soon? Dana?
I have a show tonight.
Nope,
Oh,
this
well,
will
no.
air way after that.
I have a show at the Stand in New York City, Monday, June 6th, Tuesday
What month
at
is it now, do
Gotham.
you think?
It's in 2 weeks. It's in 2 weeks. June 7th, Tuesday at Gotham. Come see me in New York, East Coast people.
Come see Dana. Even if you're a West Coast person and you're on the East Coast for some reason, who cares? Will, do you have a thing?
Sorry.
Go subscribe to People Be Like. I make videos 4 times a week on there.
Sounds like a lot of videos, Will. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for joining us.
When we searched for Hillary Clinton crime reform, the top result from earlier, there weren't even enough.
If
If you die, you're dead.
That's it.